All right, pack one, pick one. What do you think of Awaken the Erstwhile?
Unplayable to the nth degree.
Is it playable somewhere that I'm not aware of?
No. I mean, like just like any card, I'm sure that you can find a 1% scenario that you can craft in your head to say this would be the perfect time to play it, but no.
I think the best card on this pack is the Chillbringer. My second pick is probably Burning Tree Vandal.
The spec is actually pretty bad, yeah.
Pack's terrible.
I'm in on the Chillbringer. The card is actually really strong.
Yeah, Jessica's Portal. Chat's talking about Jessica's Portal. Jessica Portal is fine, but I think Chillbringer is better. Got.
Yeah, the only problem with Portal is that it's really either just protect your thing from a removal spell that your opponent has to have, or like a weird combat.
Airmunculus, pretty decent. Skitter Eel, fine. Sky Tether, cheap and pretty decent. The Wrecking Beast is a nice finisher, although tends not to be the type of deck I like to play. Exposed to Daylight as one of the only options to deal with enchantments. I don't know how aggressively I need to draft the only enchantment hate. I mean, it's a common. I don't know how the AI picks up on it or not for drafting it. I don't know. Airmunculus for versus Exposed to Daylight are probably my two picks here.
I like Airmunculus a lot. I think exposed. Well, the thing is, if you're Airmunculus, then you're not gonna play the exposed light. If you're going to try to do Azorius, maybe Sky Tether is just overall better.
That's what I'm saying. I'm not quite sure yet how highly to value the enchantment removal. The enchantments in this deck and this format win the game.
Yeah,
So having enchantment hate's pretty good.
I like Airmunculus a lot though.
All right, I'm happy with that. I don't mind that. We'll see. I don't think a lot of Bionic upgrade. The Vampire's alright, but nowhere near where we're at. I'll play... I mean, this is best of three, so I don't mind sideboarding. Collision. Get to the point's the best card here. If I just in isolation, I take Get to the Point. This card's alright, but I don't actually like it.
I've done pretty well with the Arresters.
Really, I like the other one better. The -4, -0 draw card or tap creature. Like this one, the fact it doesn't replace itself, I find very annoying. And yes, you can main phase a bounce spell in a deck that wants to act at instant speed to draw a card, but man.
Yeah, upgrade seems really slow for drafting.
I mean, it's...
I don't know. It's okay. I had to play it against me a few times this weekend, and I mean, I beat the person that was playing it.
Yeah, it's the only time it's been played against me. My opponent played it, made a bunch of huge creatures, then attacked with too many of them, didn't kill me, and I killed him on the swing back. I think I would pick Collision here.
Yeah, it's either Collision. I mean, if we're gonna
Guildgate.
try to stay, yeah, there's either the Guildgate or the Plaza. If we wanted to play some sort of variant, or at least have that as an option.
Is there a
Also,
universe in
actually,
which Get the Point is playable?
I don't. Well, if you want to skip completely out of what we're doing in green blue, the other option is actually Messenger. If we were gonna go Bant and we wanted to take another flyer, we could go 3, 4, 5 flyer. Messenger's pretty strong. It makes us 3 colors, but it's not
I don't mind
undoable.
playing three colors, so I'm not against picking up a Messenger. I don't think this card is a card I splash for on its own, but I would probably splash for... We can't really splash blue, can we?
No, you're more incentivized to almost play full 3 colors if we did Messenger because we're gonna be playing full on Bant. I don't know. I'm also okay with Collision. I think Collision is fine since we are second. And we do need to make sure that our air attack will be able to get in because that's how we're going to win with the Simic build that we have already.
I think I'd rather take this than Messenger.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
We can also, with that, if we really wanted to do the back half of it, we can get a Guildgate.
Again, this looks very underwhelming.
I like Brawl's okay.
Brawl's fine. We're running a bunch of counter creatures.
Lizrog
Okay. I don't really like Lizfrog very much so far.
it's okay.
The fact it tramples is nice, and the fact it resets your stuff. I mean, we could draft it and see if we end up with some like shark to crabs or anything.
The Lizrog with the Simic Guild Mage is actually The fact that you actually get to move around your 1/1 counters is pretty.
You want to try them?
See, I mean, Brawl is a removal spell, so it's really tough to say take that over a Brawl. But if you want to try it out and see what happens, I'm totally down. Experimentation is the spice of life. I don't know.
I think that's variety. Experimentation is probably
Yes.
good too.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we have all the green cards and the blue cards. Too bad. The black and the red removal has been really nice flowing through here.
Yeah.
I think Swirling Tournament's fine, but it's very, 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 very fucking slow. And Spider is always fine for me. This card I haven't liked that much.
I like the Beast in Sealed, and I really like Swirling Torrent in Sealed. I think that card is really strong. I had a lot of times where I would have, I don't know, 10 power on the board, and my opponent would have 3 creatures that attack with 1 I wouldn't block, and then I'd bounce their thing and put the thing back in their hand and attack with 10 and take them to 2, and then I'd just have too much of a life cushion for them to be able to win. But it requires your opponent to kind of play into that a little bit, so.
What are you taking here, Spider or Torment? Torrent. Excuse me.
You had problems getting to 6 mana, it seemed like. Maybe Spider. But I'm here, so we'll definitely draw even more lands. I like interaction. We don't have any of it yet.
Do you consider this interaction? I mean, it
Of
does.
course it is.
I feel like interaction requires the instant element of it to be interesting to me. All right.
It interacts with the board, though, at least.
So I'm taking Exposed to Daylight from this.
Yeah, that's fine.
I don't know what. I mean, we're not playing any of the green or blue cards here, so.
No, unless we can't splash black at all, unfortunately, because there was also black removals.
Pretty happy with the late Growth Spiral
Yeah, me too.
card.
The Guild
I liked
Gate
it a
is
lot after I played it.
iteration, but I like Rose Spiral.
Second, Liz
Oh
Frog.
no.
There's also an Azorius Guildgate and a Rally to Battle. I'm not sure this card you can have 2 of.
No, I think one of, and we need also more of the adapt creatures as well before it really becomes good.
I love that card. I'm taking the Guildgate, I think.
Yep.
Do you want a red-green Guildgate? Not really.
Only if we're gonna play the back half of Colossus. What is that? Oh,
Plus 4/+2 and trample. I lost the game to that. My opponent, I declared a blocker, and my opponent exiled my blocker and Colossus his creature for lethal. Now I think he could have just. I did have 2 blockers, so. I don't like this card at all.
I don't either.
Okay.
I lost a game because of it.
It's between these then for me. I'm not really interested in the back half of Colossus. I'm thinking this is probably a sideboard air removal card. So I'll try the Justice's Portal.
Sure, seems good.
Okay. Sky Tether wheeling is incredible.
Yep.
I don't mind a second Exposed to Daylight. Maybe
You
too
wanna play
early
the
to grab that.
second one?
Yeah, we'll see. Let's grab the Sky Tether for now.
Yeah.
Second Guildgate.
Yep. Looks like we might just be playing full 3 colors, so.
We'll see. I don't want any of these, but I'll take the Watchful Giant. Maybe we play it.
Yeah.
It's a world in which it comes in. Judith.
Oh, Judith.
Nice. All right, Angelic Exaltation looking pretty good here. There's also a Growth Spiral and a Chillbringer. This card is very powerful, though. It's one of those win the game cards.
Especially with flyers, that card ends up being really strong.
Yeah. Down on this?
Chillbringer is also really good, but yeah, I think the Exaltation lets your flyers just win the game.
Great. I like the draw card. I'm not great on Essence Capture, and I quite like the Trollbred Guardian. The hybrid's nice too. I guess my pick here is probably the draw card because I'm greedy, but I could be talked into the Guardian if you ask me nicely.
No, we need some sort of card advantage. We don't have any of that yet. Besides the Growth Spiral, which is not exactly card advantage.
Okay.
I like that.
You want another Liz Frog? Things are being given out in the fucking corner here. Rally to Battle.
Beast is just strong.
You think what?
Wrecking Beast is really strong, but it's kind of expensive.
Yeah, I think it's pretty strong too. Turns out a 6/6 fucking haste trample is a big deal.
Yes, yes it is.
I'm kind of on the spider plan here.
Yeah, what's the 1/4 flyer?
The owl.
All gains vigilance. Yeah.
It's okay. It's a blocker.
Yeah, it is. Like, It's another flying blocker. It's a like having 4 toughness is really really.
Yeah, I agree. We could take that. It's that or a spider. We have a couple fives already. Well, we have this fucking Liz Frog. Nothing that garners tokens
Yeah,
yet except Airmunculus. So I'll
yeah.
take. If you want to pick Courier,
I like the owl.
okay. I'm going to pick him. I think it's not bad. It's a boring card, but it's okay.
It's not exciting, but it's one of those things that are
It's
necessary.
actively boring.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, there's nothing here for us. I found
In the
1-3 to be
meantime.
really bad stats in this format so far.
Yeah.
Which is surprising. 1-3 is excellent in other formats, but it's really bad in this format.
Everything's a 3/2 for the most.
I'm thinking Bring to Trial. I'm not sure we'll main it, but I think it's better than anything else for us here.
Yeah.
Okay. This card is very annoying and quite good. This card is broken good. This card's playable. This card's playable but not good. Quench is there, and there's another Courier. There's a lot of options here. We could force a red in here. Can we do... Are we playing blue for sure? Yeah, we are.
Yeah, we're playing blue for sure. It's really...
We're playing green for sure?
Yeah, green is the question mark, but... I don't know.
You know, our green is...
We can't play Jeskai in Ravnica.
It says you.
In this Ravnica, can we?
Sure we can. A bunch of Azorius Guild Gates and
Okay.
mountains.
I mean, Rhythm is... wins the game card.
I know. Chat was telling me yesterday that I splashed Rhythm on Guild Gates in my Rakdos deck, and chat was telling me it was a mistake yesterday that I was being greedy.
No, the card's good card. I lost to Schmitty at noon yesterday because of that.
Yeah,
If he would have had literally any other card in his deck, I would have won that game.
Oh man, Curve's coming out pretty poorly. I think I'm on the owl here.
Yep, I agree. I don't.
It's out of the Watchdog. Watchdog's annoying as fuck.
Yeah, it's a 1/3. It's earlier, but no, I like the flyer.
Yeah, me too. I'd love to play that, but I don't actually see us getting there.
Yeah.
All right, deck's looking pretty bad so far, Joe. Growth Spiral number 2, Thought Collapse. There's also an Incubation Incongruity.
That's sort of interaction.
I kind of want the Growth Spiral. This card's gone up in my value.
I like that card a lot.
Feels good to draw cards.
Yeah.
Even if it's just a cycle. I'm on that Creeper.
Yeah, Creeper's good.
Pegasus is okay too, especially for what we're doing, but I like the power of this creature.
Yeah.
I like Glamour Shaman too. Clamor. It's Clamor Shaman, and there's like a guy with like really like excessive like face paint and like red sparkles coming out of him. How is this not Glamour Shaman?
Maybe that's what it was supposed to be, but then they thought it was too stereotypical.
Could be. Wall of Lost Thoughts is fine. I'm probably on the Simic Guild Gate here though.
Yeah, it's either that or the Pegasus.
Yeah. We don't want to 1/3
have
flyer.
any
Yeah, we don't have any 2s, do we? All right, we're drafting.
Sadly, I think it has to be the Pegasus.
We're drafting Snorius over here, aren't we?
Sure are.
Okay. Growth Spiral number 3.
Oh man.
I'm in on it.
Yeah, I like that card a lot.
All right. Essence Capture definitely fits this deck.
Yeah.
Okay. Liz Frog. I'm on the Spider.
Yeah, Spider of the Liz Frog.
Fuck Liz Frog right now.
Those picks don't matter. I actually have to grab one thing. I'll be right back.
Good luck. All right, we want a 3-drop. Actually have 3 drops already. I'm not excited about that 3-drop, although it does trade nicely. I think I'm on the Watchdog though. Been meaning to play with that card. It's super annoying. Take the uncommon. Take Tower Defense. Pack 3, pick 1. The hybrid looks decent here. Titanic Brawl is okay. Thrash is an excellent card, but it's not really where we want to be. We don't have any creatures with any power. I mean, I guess we can mid-combat with Angelic Exaltation do it, but...
And I'm back.
So this is pack 3, pick 1. Can play Thrash with green mana. We don't have any creatures with any power right now is the issue.
Yeah, I don't know how we're winning the game.
What? I know how we're winning the game. I don't know how we're fucking killing any other creatures. We're winning the game with Angelic Exaltation and attacking them with flyers. That's how we win the game.
How many creatures do we have?
I mean, 1 or 2.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 7. This one detracts from us. 1 creature, removes 1. We don't. Yeah, I mean, this is a card that we could draft if we had to. This card is something that becomes something later. Other people
I
like this card.
I don't mind the Terramander. Is it a Terramander or a hybrid for me because it's early enough to actually do something?
I can get on board with the hybrid. I kind of want the Thrash, but I'll pick the hybrid if you really want. We don't have good 2-drops yet, so.
What the thing is, we don't have any. I mean, Thrash. I played Thrash on just double green, and it was good. But we also what? How are we killing? How are we killing?
Mid combat, Angelic Exaltation, Thrash.
Sure.
All right, so we're on the hybrid
I mean,
together.
That requires a 3-card combo, but.
Well, it's not a combo, I think, to have a creature. Ooh, that's a reward. What does it do? Sacrifice the creature, search through shit.
Great,
it's okay.
But it's okay. I mean, it's okay.
We're definitely taking it. It's 2/4 for 4.
Yes, absolutely.
And it's a mythic. Look at that.
Yep.
Look at that orangey, goldy orange color. It's nice.
She supplanted what's her face? Zagana in this set for Prime Speaker.
These two, I think, are a pair. I think this is a print run for online. I haven't seen them apart yet. And the issue is I like them both.
Yeah, I agree.
I'm on Frilled Mystic with this deck over the Spy because we don't have a lot of adapt creatures, but I really like Spy.
Yep, I also agree.
Okay.
I like Mystic a lot.
I think I'm on the Slime Bind here. Just a quick scan of this. Yeah, I'd Slime Bind this.
Yeah.
Need some removal.
Yep.
Okay. Gate Colossus. Another Steeple Creeper. A Volley for sideboarding. Or Shimmer of Possibility. Or even the Duelist. A lot of options here. We should trim our deck. We're at 28. We're definitely not playing 28 cards. Lizard's not being played. That's probably sideboarded, but we're pretty light on removal, so maybe it's mainboarded.
I got wrecked by a main deck volley in was that midnight? I don't know. I don't remember. No, it was noon yesterday. I still won that game, but I was like I lost 3 1/1 spirits and my other flyer.
Yeah.
It was pretty bad.
Does sound pretty bad. Do we have ETBs that we care about here? We don't really, right?
No, except for the mist.
Jessica's Portal full of Mystic seems pretty dirty.
That it does.
And Chillbringer.
Yeah, Chillbringer is actually still good too, but it's only 2.
Playing Resolute Watchdog with these creatures. Are we protecting any creatures with this that we care about? I don't think a 1/3 body is good enough.
Not really.
All right, so we're probably, this is 21 right now. We're probably looking at something like this right now. I mean, it would let us, we could sacrifice the fucking dog to pull out a Pegasus, which we could sacrifice to pull out an owl, which we could sacrifice to pull out Frilled Mystic as an instant. Oh, this is a sorcery. This is the one I was thinking about.
Only a sorcery.
Do you remember yesterday when I was talking, I think was it your game? And I was like, the sacrifice thing is only at sorcery speed, and I was wrong for the black card. This is the one I was thinking of.
Yeah,
so this is why this one is fucking garbage, because you can't do this like in combat to do it. This card is so much worse than I gave it credit for 1 second ago.
It can still be really good though.
Can it?
Yeah,
describe a scenario in this game with this deck where it's good.
This deck is probably the worst version of that card. The card is meant to be a constructed staple, so you can build around it with into the battlefield effects.
Mm-hmm.
But
so Steeple Creeper, Volley, or Colossus.
Are we gonna live long enough to be able to cast the Colossus? We only have 2 gates.
Depends on how many more gates we draft, probably.
So I'm either on Creeper. I actually like the Fairy Duelist as well, but I think Creeper has more power that we're.
I'm with you on the Creeper. I think we need some guys we're willing to just call disposable that have some power.
Yeah.
Volley.
Yeah, I like that.
You're thinking about the Arresters.
Yeah, I like that as well. Just as I mean, the instant seed interaction is still relevant.
Alright, they're handing these out, which is nice. Do we want
Yeah.
a 3/2 that can block? Or do we want a second exposed to daylight? We're not main decking either.
If we're not main decking either, then I think it's the exposed to daylight.
Okay. Guildgate.
Guildgate's good, yeah.
2/3 vigilant. 2/1 who does something kind of. Mostly he puts your valuable enchantments on the bottom of your deck. Or a 3/2 ETB shit. We are at 20. We're one short of a playable, although we have options to put back in if we want to do that.
So we can activate the Prime Speaker, attack with the 10th district thing, untap the Prime Speaker, and then do.
Yeah, that's true. If we have 3 creatures out and our opponent doesn't have anything to block the 2/3, seems like a powerful combo.
I mean, but 3 mana 2, like having a 2/3 vigilance is actually still pretty good because it gets to attack all the. I don't know if that's better than the 3/2 that gains life that can block and trade though. I don't like the Wayfinder at all anymore.
Yeah, the fact this card doesn't put it in your hand is so sad.
Yeah,
I don't want to put shit on the top of my deck. It's not card advantage.
No, and like I put 3 interaction spells on the bottom of my library.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh.
I don't want to play either of these. I bring in Brush Strider versus annoying kind of try to beat me in the face decks.
It's good versus Rakdos and some group.
All right. Beast for sideboard probably, maybe even main deck.
Yeah, I like 4 toughness a lot.
Lock it. We already have somebody to bring in. We're never starting this.
Just a better version of that, yeah. Lock it's fine.
Uncommon. This deck looks terrible. Looks way worse than my last deck.
I agree.
I'm kind of salty about it, in fact, because my last deck was lovely, and I only got to 2 with it. And I think I should have beat that Rakdos deck. I think I would have beat that Rakdos deck 10 out of fucking 11 times. Alright, what do we have? We're 2 cards over right now. Do we have enough of a curve to win this? I mean, we are dependent on this. We have no actual... We have a little bit of cycle. We have 3 growth spirals. Do we want to start one of our enchantment hate pieces? Or not enchantment hate. Well, do we want to start one of our enchantment hate pieces or one of our flyer hate creatures? Like, Justicar's Portal is really sketchy here.
Yeah, I'm not... I mean, it's cute with the Frill Mystic, but it's really only that and then the Chillbringer that are...
It also gives first strike. It is a combat trick.
Yeah, I suppose.
But I'm not super
thrilled.
Do
you want to play the Locket?
I kind of do want to play the Locket. We've got
play the Locket to get to...
I mean, we have a lot of 3s, unfortunately. Just want some draw.
But the growth spirals will get us to the 3s, hopefully.
Yeah.
What does that officer do?
+1 to a creature. +1/+1 to a creature on ETB.
Yeah, that card's
Do we want to play Prime Speaker? I think I'm playing her as a 2/4. Is what I think I'm playing her as. And I mean, when you look at her as a 2/4, she's less exciting than Axebane Beast, which I wasn't excited about in the first place. Is there a scenario in which this is useful to us? What are we pulling out of our deck? Ever?
It's useful against the decks that have enchantment.
Dude, it's sacrifice another creature too. Can't even sacrifice herself.
Correct.
She's an Elf Ooze? Elf
Yeah,
Ooze
she's
Wizard. I wonder why she's so annoying.
Yeah, it's not great. I like the Birthing Pod effect, but this is a pretty bad deck for it, unfortunately.
Can't even do this at the end of their turn. Because it's a fucking sorcery.
Nope.
I'm not... This card is terrible.
I'll build a constructed deck around it and they'll be fine.
Okay. How many creatures are we at? 12.
Yeah, we're gonna have a tough time winning the game.
Yeah, we are. I want draw effects so I can get to Angelic Exaltation.
Do we want to main deck the Bring to Trial?
Bring to Trial, Bring to Trial.
Yeah,
I do.
Okay, it's
We're
just
so
not good
removal
against the
light.
Rakdos deck sometimes.
Yes, that's true. We might have to pull it out versus like a Rakdos deck or something. Maybe. Do you want to main deck what? Oh, 6 mana for this?
That card is...
God, could it... I get 5, I might play that. Maybe.
I think so. I was actually talking about this on our set review, and I said if it was 5 mana as a 3/6, it'd have to be uncommon. It's so like if it was 5.5 mana somehow, it'd probably be perfect. But at 5 mana,
I
that
take
makes
a
the 1/1
3/6 for 5 that doesn't put a 1/1 in. I think I might play that.
Oh, sure. That and we've seen those before. But if you just drop that to 5 mana, it becomes an uncommon and probably really powerful.
All right, how do we feel about Justicar's Portal versus Resolute Watchdog, which just moved around somewhere? It disappeared. It's escaped into my deck somewhere, but I can't find it.
That's unfortunate. I guess
Where
we're
did
not
it
playing
go?
that card.
Oh, it's here. Yeah, we're forced to play it now. Versus an Exposed to Daylight versus just a Flyer Hate card. I think I'm, of these, more tempted to put in the Flyer Hate than I am anything else.
Yeah. The volley is really strong.
All right. So we're looking at this then. All right. Predictions for this deck. 1 win?
Yes.
All right. What we
Hopefully.
to break even is 3 wins.
You have returned.
Thank you, Atomic Aegis. Stop hating on.
Stop hating on Prime Speaker.
No.
Cheeky smiley face less than 3.
Less than 3. That's nice of you. Do we want to play the Liz Frog? It's just a 3/3 for 5. I mean, that's amazing stats. All right.
Probably not.
So we are clear. We are. Just realized what we're playing right now. I guess we are not that. We're a white splash here. We're splashing Pegasus. Can we afford to splash Pegasus?
We can play the Brush Rider instead of the Pegasus. We have to play the Bring to Light or Bring to Trial. We have to play the Sky Tether. We have to play the Exaltation.
Yes. I just mean more along the lines of, do we want a 1/3 for 2 mana that we can't? That a lot of times we don't have white mana sources to cast.
Yeah, it's gonna be pretty rough. It is only our second 2 mana spell though, or 2 mana creature. But it also makes Essence Capture like way worse. And if we're gonna be growth spiraling on turn 2 quite often, which we probably are,
I want
we're not gonna
to
play
have
the Pegasus anyways.
Yeah, exactly.
We're gonna just die to the Rakdos decks, but
Brush Strider.
I think it's God. I think it's gotta be, isn't it? Unless you want to play the Lizrog or go back to
Or that
Xanathar.
fucking 2/4.
Yeah, play Pine Seeker.
Sorcery speed. Sacrifice tap on my own turn in a defensive deck. Tap my 2/4 blocker to sacrifice one of my other defensively oriented creatures to search my deck for a creature that's not that exciting to get on the battlefield, thinning the number of playables I could draw and increasing my chance to hit land. What a card. Feels so
If we were
fucking
able to
good.
if we were able to sack up the chain to like the gates thing, then it would probably.
This deck looks terrible. All right, this is 4 white sources, 9 blue, and 7 green. I don't think that's enough. I think it's probably too many white sources here. Probably cutting a plains, going up a forest. This is now 8 forest, 9 island. Seems about right, except if we miss green, we can never play a defensive creature. But we do have double blue here, double blue there.
Yeah, I think that's probably right.
So if my understanding of this deck is correct, our plan is to play Senate Courier and get an Essence Capture token on it, and that's our only win con.
Yes.
Joe, what have you drafted?
We have drafted a terrible deck.
You're sounding a lot of blame to me right now. Our Locket's in Simic. It's kind of annoying. Does that change our mana distribution here? Would we be willing to go down that island I just put in? Would we rather... We could go... If we drop the island, it becomes, counting the Locket, it's now 9/9/4 if we add a plains and drop an island. If we do that, that's 9/9/4.
Yeah, maybe that's better. I don't know. The Locket is... The thing is, double blue, I guess if we're going to Essence Capture early...
The thing is, I want to grow Spiral every single fucking time.
Yes, that's what's going to be something that gets us to all the other things that we can do. I think Grow Spiral is actually going to be very important early on.
All right, what are we calling this? Let's take a look. Yeah, this is the icon is definitely Prime Speaker, and we'll call this Primetime Joe, I think. All right.
Oh God, this deck is terrible for that name.
Yeah. Agreed.